Raj is dying, but we are live. How are you doing, my friend?
What's going on?
I'm fucking like...
That should be the sign on every episode.
Just you absolutely hacking one up.
Straight up. How's it going?
Dude, I'm actually like... You know those days are like just feels when you just like feel like you got everything on lock? You know what I mean? Like
Just
normally
handling all duties or what?
Yeah, just like there's always like something just nagging in the back of your head, like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, right? Right now, nothing.
Dope.
I just like I'm on top of fucking everything. Woke up early today, dude. Did a bunch of shit. It was just good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dope.
What about you?
What about me? Not much, just work, bro. That's about it.
Yo, as happy as I am, I'm also a little bit depressed.
What is that?
First workout today in 3 months.
Yeah, and pretty depressing or what? Yeah.
I felt like decent going into it, and like strength wise, I'm pretty okay with where I'm at.
Yeah.
But like, I'm just expecting this pump and just the way I'm supposed to be feeling, and it just wasn't even close, bro. And I'm just,
Bro, I'll never forget.
dude, just walking around the gym broken hearted.
When I was on that shit heavy and like, well, not heavy, but when I was on that shit, and then when I came off of it.
You were shooting needles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, my boy.
When I came off of it and I couldn't push nearly the weight, and I'm like, I wasn't pushing a lot of weight anyways, like compared to my buddies who were like huge.
Juice heads?
But it's just like, and then when you can't do it mentally, it's such a brain fuck. It's just like so depressing.
Dude, because all that progress, all that work
like,
that you put in is just
man.
gone and it's out the window, and you're
Yeah.
like, Jesus Christ, man, it fucks with your head.
It does totally. I can see why people get kind of depressed. Like I didn't get depressed off of it, but like I could see why some people could get depressed.
You got to go into it knowing that, okay, when I come off this, I'm gonna lose weight. You have to go into it knowing it's still a motherfucker and it's gonna like hurt either way, but you got to go into it knowing that. But I can see why people.
Or you could be like Ronnie Coleman, 290 ripped,
dude.
8-time.
You know how small that man's balls are, dude. They probably look like a grape, dried up grape.
He was on
bro.
Rogan a while back, like not too long ago.
I think he's had like, who's is it Phil Heath? Who's like the current Mr. Olympia? Like he won it like 7 times in a row.
Okay.
Or like this generation's Arnold, basically. Okay. I think he was on there. I think he's had some of the other Olympia guys on there. What do you think of Olympia?
It's not really my thing. Like I respect it, but like, I don't like. I remember it's. I don't think it's as popular as like when I remember when Ronnie Coleman, Jay Cutler, like these guys. I don't even watch bodybuilding, but Dorian Yates,
all those boys.
I know these guys though.
Some Pumping Iron, yep,
like,
dude. That movie was unreal.
Never seen it.
Really?
Yeah, never seen it.
Dude, Pumping Iron's sick. And then there's Generation Iron, which is like the new Pumping Iron. And that features like Kai Green, Phil Heath, all those guys.
One of these dudes was on like
question,
60 Minutes for bad. Like one of these dudes is in jail for the rest of his life or something. Or
I could see that.
I can't remember, but I remember watching it on like one of those like.
But when you're like juiced up that much and your hormones are that fucked up, you are gonna crank somebody. Yo, one thing though, because you actually like know bodybuilding, you know what's going on.
Well, I don't know, but
no, I know, but you understand. You know what the Olympia is. Like some people are just clueless, right? You know how like they get like real tanned up, right?
Yeah.
Like to the point where it's basically like doing black body.
Yeah.
Do you think with the whole BLM movement, they're gonna cancel the Olympia because of black body?
Yo,
I could see some liberal white chick being like, "This is bullshit."
If they could take away Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben's,
Aunt Jemima probably been around longer than the Olympia, bro.
We lost a couple real ones.
Nobody's safe, bro. Nobody's safe out there.
Yo, even Aunt Jemima's family was like, "Yo, we don't want her off the bottle, son."
Really?
Yeah, it was like a big deal, bro. It was a big deal that she was like on the bottle, man. Like if you go back in history. I don't know all the facts, but
I thought she was completely made up, bro. I didn't know she was a real person.
Yeah, and like,
really,
the family's even like, "Yo, we don't want you to take her off," but I don't know what's gonna happen.
Buddy, that family, that's like that family's claim to fame. They've been riding that bitch out for like 100 years. Like, man, yes, your great Aunt Jemima's on some syrup. Get over yourself. You're not special.
I don't know, but so I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. I could see it like going too far like that.
What are you looking up right now? Oh, the dude who like killed someone or beat someone.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can find the guy that did it.
What do you think it was?
I don't know. I really don't remember.
Some dude stuck his dick in his protein powder.
Or maybe murked his girlfriend or something like that.
Oh yeah, that's some next level stuff.
But anyways, yeah.
Do you think those guys ever like railed each other?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Because you know how like gay for pay is a big thing in bodybuilding, right?
What do you mean?
So
for bodybuilding,
yeah. So a lot of times what'll happen is like these guys, because obviously you don't really make a lot of money unless you're like a top guy. You got big sponsorship and stuff. Yeah. Similar to fighting, right? What'll happen is gay dudes will hit these guys up and be like, "Yo, I want you to send me you posing fully nude, and I'll give you $500 for these photos." Right? And first you're like, I can't do it, but you know, I'm never gonna see this guy. I'll send it through an anonymous email. I'll blur out my face. Yeah. You justify it, right? A couple months later, 8 email chains later, guy's like, look, I want to see you. I'm not gonna touch you. Yeah. We're not gonna touch each other, but I want to see this live. And again, you think about it, but you've now built rapport with this guy, right? You're like, oh, I know Daryl. Daryl's a good guy. He wouldn't do anything weird. You get in a room with Daryl.
Is the bodybuilding culture known for being?
Hold on. You got to hear what Daryl's about to slap on the table, and it's not his cock. Daryl you walk in the room, and Daryl's sitting there. Definitely no shirt. Dick's hard, but it's still in his pants, right? He puts down $50K on the table. And you're a bodybuilder with no money. And he's just like, I just want to suck your dick. You're getting your dick sucked. You are for sure getting your dick sucked. There is no way you're not.
Well,
don't lie to me, Rob.
I ain't, dog.
Yes, you would.
We know your answer, apparently.
That's what Juice had dreamed, bro.
We know your answer.
So you can suck dick
at some dude's house. God, fuck. Okay. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, but being a prostitute and whoring yourself out because there's a lot wrong with that.
Hey, gotta pay them bills, son.
Man, you can suck a dick for free all you want. I'm not here to stop you, but you know what I mean.
What'd you get up to on the weekend? Yo, you told me earlier that you had a story, but you had to save it. What was that?
Oh, okay. This isn't what I did on the weekend because I got some stories about that too. But you know what Brandy's is? Yeah, you know what Brandy's is,
bro.
Okay, so for those not from Vancouver, Brandy's is a local gentleman's establishment, shall we call it? Upstairs is a strip club, downstairs is a brothel. And so about 4 weeks ago, good buddy of mine, well, not good buddy, but good buddy of mine from school, shout out to the SFBs. I don't know if any of you guys listen to this, but if you do, shout out. My man Jake, he was at a party. I don't know if it was a bachelor party.
Ain't nobody listening.
But hey, I'm gonna just I'm faking it till we make it, bro. Shout out to all my fans. I know you guys love me. Give me mad love on Instagram. My followers climbing on the daily. Shout out all y'all.
One day.
Love you. One day. But my man Jake Preet, he was they were out and they decided to go to Brandy's, right? Have a good night, this, that, the other, lap dances all the way around, yada, yada, yada. Well, 2 weeks later, they get a notification. So anyone at Brandy's from June, whatever it was, to whatever it was, there was a COVID outbreak with one of the strippers.
We know somebody that serves at a bar, served the Brandy's doorman, found out about the COVID that way too. Booyah.
Buddy, all the Brandy's peeps are getting around. Well, we already knew they were getting around, but they're getting around, bro.
Yeah, they'd be spreading that shit, man.
Yes, sir. They'd be spreading a lot more than COVID, too. But my boy Jake, clean, but he got COVID from a stripper, which is hilarious, or just about did.
That's awesome. So did he have to go get tested?
Yeah, he had to go get tested.
How do you get tested?
You go in, and I think they prick you, and then they measure antibodies.
No, where do you go though? Is my question. Is there a number you call, or
I think there's a hospital
COVID hotline, or what?
Probably.
Okay.
1-800-COVID,
or right to the hospital.
I would think so. If there was an outbreak, because those from this day to this day, that's put up by the government or the health, whatever the Canadian CDC is. Do we have a CDC?
Oh yeah.
What's it called?
It's CDC.
Is
it? Disease Control.
Is that I thought that was the states.
No, I think ours is called the same.
Oh, okay. But
so I think maybe everybody says.
No, maybe. They put out a thing, and then he had to go in. But he put a screenshot in the boys of the group chat the other day. It's like, shout out, we clean. But for the last 4 weeks, he's been just out mucking around.
Dal's got it done.
But she has to. She works in a hospital.
Through the nose, right to the throat.
Yeah, she said she got deep throated.
That's the one you're supposed to get though. Apparently, that's because there's a lot of false readings I'm hearing on these tests. So
I would feel like the blood one is better. No.
Yeah, I don't know. They need Rogan was talking about this. They need to figure out a saliva test. Just lick something to see if you have it or not.
Or a breathalyzer type deal.
whatever, like a fucking
stick,
whatever. Or, yeah, you know. I don't know. They gotta figure out something.
Or even just spit. But yeah, my boy Jake Preet's clean. Shout out Jake Preet. Let's go.
Do you know anyone that got it?
One of the people who we work with, her man wants to bang you. You know who I'm talking about. So this is, for those who listen, this has been a long-standing thing where a person we work with, her husband definitely has a kink for Raj, railing him and his wife. He was calling Raj, what was it, brown sugar? Brown sugar the last time there was a staff party. All up on your ass, dude. But he was feeling up your leg, bro. He was into it.
That's funny shit, dog.
He was making moves. Yeah, apparently she caught COVID, and like her kids did, and they were like hospitalized for 3 weeks, like some real shit.
That's shitty.
Yeah, but they're okay.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, so you can still rail her. It's no problem. She's still good working order.
Mask on.
Yes, sir. Of course. Gotta be respectful, right?
Yo, you know who's at least $503 million richer than me?
My boy Patty Mahomes.
That's so disgusting, bro.
That is an insane contract, bro.
And then...
Oh, that's so wild. That's like, shout out Pat Mahomes. That's so sick, man. Congrats.
So Mike Trout from baseball has the next highest contract at $426.5 million.
Mm-hmm.
His is fully guaranteed. Baseball's is always fully guaranteed. But it says here that Mahomes' contract has $477 million in guaranteed mechanisms that offer the 24-year-old an out if those guarantees aren't exercised. So
what does that mean?
I don't know. That language is a little bit weird.
Okay, read it again.
You know,
slower.
Mahomes' contract has $477 million in guaranteed mechanisms that offers the 24-year-old Mahomes an out if those guarantees aren't exercised. His agent tweeted. So it's that guaranteed mechanism. Not really sure what that means, because it would be guaranteed money if it was $477 million. Whatever the case is,
I bet it's like if you play a certain amount of games or this, that, the other.
He's going to be there the whole 10 years.
Oh, for sure he is. He's not going
anywhere. And he's going to collect the whole 503.
With Andy Reid, that whole crew, they're not going nowhere.
Crazy, man. So I guess he's picking up every bill here on out for the team dinners.
He better.
You know
what do you think? What do you think? What kind of watches he's going to get the O-line?
I don't know.
You got to one up Lamar because he went Rolex.
I don't know. I think he'll be good to his team. You know, dumbass Dak's gonna say I want 504 now.
Yeah, I can't. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about that. What do you think? Okay, this is interesting. What do you think the over under is on Super Bowls for the Chiefs in the next 10 years? Or how many do you think they're just gonna win? How many do you think they're gonna win? Let's do. How many Super Bowls do you think they're gonna win? How many, or even better, how many Super Bowls do you think they'll get to? And how many MVPs do you think Patty will win? I think he's got another MVP, maybe 2. I put the over under at 1.5.
Sure. I could see 2 more MVP years. Like
I put 1.5 as over under for that. I think that's a good number.
Super Bowls though is tough because Baltimore is disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the Chiefs repeat this year. I'm gonna say the Ravens win it this year. I'll say at least a couple more Super Bowls. It's so hard though. Like I don't think you're not gonna see another Patriot run like that. I don't think it's gonna be one of those.
I don't think so either.
So, and you got to understand too, when you give him all that money, you can't give money to other people.
No.
So,
but if you look at his contract,
it's gonna go down.
But if you look at his contract, the first 3 years, it's like he makes $800,000 base salary. The next is like $950,000. Then the next is like $1 million or something like that. It's something really low for the next couple of years, which is smart by the Chiefs.
It says here, so they picked up his 5th-year option in April, keeping him under contract for the next 2 years. He was owed $27.6 million. And it was $2.8 million this year and $24 million in 2021.
Okay.
So, all told, it's $530 million over the next 12 seasons.
But either way, like structuring the contract where it's back end loaded, because contracts are gonna like, you think about how much quarterbacks were making 10 years ago compared to now. You back end the contract as every single contract is back end now. People don't front load it. they'll basically like go cheap in the first couple of years and then back load heavy it.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with this, which means that for the next at least 2-3 years, they can probably keep the main core of the team together. Now, that's assuming nobody gets hurt, this, that, the other. But I think in the next 10 years, they can win one more Super Bowl, and then Patty wins 1 or 2 MVPs.
At 36-year-old, he's going to be making just over $50 million.
That's so wild, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I didn't see 500 coming, that's for sure.
Yeah, 500's a lot.
I saw over 400.
Yeah, we were talking
not 500.
Because if you average that out, that's like $50 million a year.
Good for him though. Like, you know, talk about really moving the needle. So, who's next? That's what I want. You know, it's crazy money, man.
I'm like, I still am not like a big, like obviously Lamar Jackson is nasty, but I'm not a big believer that he can keep it up long term.
That team though they built around him is. Here's the thing with KC, their defense is sus. Baltimore's such a complete team. Their defense is just as sick as their offense. That's the scary part with those guys. So, I love their coach.
Yep.
I would say it's Baltimore's to lose, and especially after the draft they had this year too. So, yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be fucking good though. Hopefully it gets going.
Who do you think because obviously, like, it's KC, Baltimore. But who's next after them? Like, who do you got in that conference?
Well, San Fran.
No, but I'm talking about just in that conference.
Oh.
In the it's NFC, right? Baltimore, KC. AFC. That's AFC. So who else is in the AFC that really can do anything for the next? Like, it's either going to be KC or Baltimore coming out of the AFC for the next 5 years.
Yeah, legit.
100%.
At least.
There's no other teams that I could like legitimately say, okay, these guys have a legitimate shot at beating them.
No, I don't think so either. Like, especially with Hopkins out of Houston.
I also shout out Hopkins. We were talking this today.
Patriots
his girl is
who this?
Deshaun Watson's girl.
Oh right,
oh my God,
yeah,
good
yeah.
God, what is her name again? I need to look this up.
I can't remember.
Also, Steve Harvey's daughter. You told me this today.
Lori Harvey.
Absolute joint, bro.
Yeah, she's
Deshaun.
She's been ran through like.
But you got Future. Also
allegedly.
Oh, man. She been ran through. Yeah, Jilly Anais, smoke show. So good for my boy Deshaun.
I think I want to see what his contract's gonna be. It's gonna be good too. It's not gonna be like this, but. You know, it's gonna be probably pretty fat.
Okay, yeah. Realistically, it's obviously okay. Ravens,
Buffalo,
KC.
It's not there yet.
Ravens, KC. Then the only other teams that are even really in the conversation, like at least right now, is.
Pittsburgh's gonna do good this year.
They don't have a quarterback, bro.
Ben's back.
Oh, yeah, he's old, bro.
Yeah, I know, but
I'm not a big believer.
I think he's got one more crazy year left in him.
I think from here on out he's going to be solid. He's not going to be Big Ben that we know. I think he's just going to be solid.
They always got a good team. I think they're going to be good though. Anyways, go on.
There's the only teams that I'm even like thinking about are obviously Houston with Deshaun, if they can, but like their management's so bad, bro. Deshaun, maybe the Bills, maybe, but like there's no one else.
The sleeper's going to be Indianapolis though. I don't know. Well,
you think so? I don't know, man. That's what I mean. Nobody in that the conference is like even. I'm like, oh, like they have a shot. Like,
no, it's KC and Baltimore's for
the next 5 years.
For the next bit.
Easy. It's not even close, bro. Yeah, well, that's what it is.
So I do think though. I think Pittsburgh and I think Indianapolis have a good year this year.
Mm-hmm. But switching gears a little bit, but still on the sports talk. Formula One is finally back. I know you don't watch it, but
I know it was back. How'd it go yesterday?
Beyond stoked that it is back. I am so.
Did you watch it?
Fired up. Yeah, I rewatched the race. I didn't watch it live because I was so fucking hungover.
Did it mad early or something?
Yeah, it's like 6 a.m. But there was already like a bunch of drama right off the rip. So Lewis Hamilton obviously has won the last 6.
Love the new paint job on the car. Bro.
Clean, right?
Yeah,
all black.
Dope.
And their jump shoots too. Lewis Hamilton, obviously 6-time world champion, looking to get it again. Bunch of controversy. So there's basically 3 teams that actually matter in Formula One. It's Ferrari, Red Bull, and Mercedes. And really, it's Mercedes, then Red Bull, Ferrari right now.
Right.
They've won 6. They can't really come close. And so halfway through last year, Red Bull got a new driver, Alex Albon, replacing Pierre Gasly. And last year at the GP in Brazil, Albon was on his way to getting third in the race. This is his first podium ever. He drove super consistently for Red Bull. He was finally starting to make a push. And coming out of a corner, Lewis clips him because Albon was overtaking him. And Lewis, like...
So super intentional then.
It wasn't... It was one of those things where you're like... I could see how Lewis might have gotten loose in the corner. And Lewis, like, profusely apologized for it, right? But it was this big, like, fuck you, Lewis, this, that, the other, right? Okay. But he apologized, and he was like, you know what, that's my fault. I made a mistake. I was just trying to be aggressive. It shit happens, right? And it was like, okay. So, fast forward this year. Mercedes are running 1 and 2. Valtteri Bottas is first. Lewis Hamilton second. Now, there's 3 different compounds of tires in Formula 1, and each one gives, like, certain benefits. So hard lasts a super long time, the hard compound, but they're a little slower because there's not as much grip on them because it has to be a harder compound, right? Then medium, a little more in between, and soft is like it only lasts realistically like 25 laps.
Okay.
But super grippy in the corners. And so acceleration's way better. Just a faster tire, but it lasts longer, so you have to pit more often, right?
So you're using the soft on a like super nice hot day? Or
no, you're usually what's happening now is depending on how safety cars pan out, because if safety car stops the race, right? So if you get a safety car late in the race, you're going to try and switch over to soft tires because you can bang out the rest of the race on those one tires, right?
Okay.
So safety car comes in late. Mercedes went to Alex Albon, who's been racing really good all day, is in third place. Red Bull calls for a pit.
Yeah.
The rest of the cars stay out. Alex dips into the pit lane, drops down to fourth, but he gets on soft when everyone else is on mediums.
Okay.
Right out of the gate, punches it, passes Mercedes, the McLaren, who's in third, and then is coming up on Lewis, and like he's gaining on them. Like it is like, okay, there's 10 laps to go, and Albon has the pace that he could pass both of them, and he could win. He could, 1, get podium, his first podium, 2, probably win the race. Like it's really looking like Albon's got the race.
Yeah.
Coming to a corner, side by side with Lewis. And this is how you know he's running faster, is he takes the outside lane, punches it, and gets by Lewis.
Okay.
Coming around the outside corner, and he's like got Lewis, like no problem. Lewis knows it, ends him, and spins him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. And this is like 10 laps, and everyone was like, what the
Super
fuck?
dirty?
And this was like the one in Brazil was like, okay, I could see it. This was like,
no question.
Dude, you clipped him.
So what did he
like,
say?
And so you can hear, the cool thing about Formula 1 is you can hear the mics, right? And Albon is just losing shit. He's like, motherfucker, you're such a fucking sore loser. He's just screaming. Lewis can't hear him, right? But he's just screaming to his team. His team, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, just keep going, whatever. But it was over at that point. But it was like super suspect. And like Lewis is normally like, oh, if something happened, I'll apologize. Mm-hmm. Didn't say anything. Not a word.
Didn't they question him like after the race?
Yeah, he's like, oh, just stuff happens. But he didn't issue an apology. He didn't he didn't acknowledge it. He didn't do anything. So
but it's like, not the first time this kind of shit happens.
Bro,
right?
Dude.
I'm sure it happens before, no?
Pardon? Not really with Lewis.
But no, I'm saying generally, like...
Well, this is the thing, is with Formula 1, it's because there's like so much instant replay and stuff, you can't really do that. Like you'll lose your seat, you'll get penalized, right?
Okay.
So in the the Brazil one last year, he got I think like a 10-second penalty, and so he ended up having to drop out of podium. He ended up finishing.
Now, is he gonna get no penalty this time? Or?
This time he got a 5-second, so he didn't finish in the podium. But this was Alex Albon's first chance at winning a Formula 1 race, and like in the same way that winning a football game is fucking hard, winning a Formula 1 race is hard.
So obviously he's gonna be sticking around then, you know, like
Alex Albon.
Yeah.
He's really good.
More from him, obviously.
Really good. Hopefully. But it's one of those things.
Well, last year was like kind of a joke of a season, no? Because it was like a runaway from Hamilton.
And realistically, it'll probably be a runaway again this year.
Formula 1. You don't think this guy will challenge?
No. It's because it's all about the equipment. And if you just have a faster car, you have a faster car.
Now, all these new rules we were talking about, that's next year?
Because of COVID, it's supposed to be next year. It got bumped to the year after.
Oh, okay.
Which is burnt.
So,
because they didn't even think they were going to have a season. But Formula 1's back, and I'm geeking out about it.
That's cool, though.
It's fucking awesome, dude.
Let's talk about the Usman Masvidal.
Bro, I'm so excited about this card.
Yeah, it's gonna be stupid. So they both passed their COVID.
Okay, I want to pull this up.
And They're both flying separately, eh?
Yeah. If for those of you who've like lived under a fucking rock, Gilbert Burns got COVID and had to drop out, and Masvidal took his place on 6 days' notice, which is so gangster.
Yeah, no, it's fucking awesome. So I guess obviously Masvidal was offered this first, but they couldn't come to an agreement because of the money. And
how much money do you think they offered him? Because he changed tune real
well,
quick.
apparently Masvidal called this. He said that don't worry, once he got lowballed, he said no problem, see what happens. I told my manager and I told several people, he said, watch at the last moment, they're probably gonna call me and some craziness is gonna happen. And sure enough, that's exactly how it played out. So
Nostradamus, bro.
Now with signing with this fight, he had to sign a new deal.
Yeah.
So he signed the new deal. He's like, I didn't get exactly what I wanted, but I got very, very close to it.
Attaboy. Sure.
He's like,
he deserves it, man.
I'm happy more than anything because I get to break this guy's face and get paid for it. But one thing I'm not going to do, which I've done a lot in my career, is get underpaid. That's not going to happen no more.
Attaboy, Jorge.
So
I forget where I heard it. It might have been Shaw, but I don't think it was actually. It might have been I don't even remember. I can't even think. It was an Instagram clip. But they were referencing another fighter who was like, this happening last minute actually gives Jorge an advantage if he was ready for this. Because for the last month, 2 months, Usman has been prepping for Gilbert Burns. Masvidal has been sitting in the wings knowing that if something happens, he's going to be the guy getting a call. So he's been prepping for Kamaru.
Right.
And he's had months to do this at this point. And if he's in shape and like you were talking about earlier, I know this is going to happen type deal. It sounds like he's been in shape prepping for this. It actually gives him an advantage going to the fight because Usman now has to come up and change a game plan on 6 days' notice.
Usman's going to probably have to use his wrestling, right?
Yeah. Now, I was saying this. I still think Usman beats the shit out of Jorge. I really want Jorge to win.
Shit, but I think it's going to be decision Usman.
I think he beats the shit out of him.
Yeah.
The more I sit down and like I rewatch the Woodley fight, and I watch part of the Colby Covington fight, man. Like, where does Masvidal have Usman, man?
I'm not underestimating Masvidal at all.
I just there's no point where I'm like, oh, this is the angle he's got to take. This is what he's got to focus on, and he's got him on this.
Coming off his 2019, which was a legendary year for him. I'm just so excited. I think it's just gonna be a close decision, Usman. And I think it just sets up. I said this to you earlier today. We could be looking at a trilogy.
I really hope so. I hope I'm wrong, and Jorge knocks Usman.
Because if Masvidal loses, no one's gonna say anything because he took it on 6 days' notice. Then they'll say, okay, give him a full camp and do this.
Yep.
Everyone's gonna be down to see it.
Yep.
And depending who wins that one, you might get a third one.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Masvidal's like the only guy who's willing to step up and fight on 6 days' notice, cut fucking 20 pounds of weight, travels overseas, and murder this fucking idiot was me. So
he's so gangster, dude.
Yeah, man. I'm fucking. It's gonna be so crazy, dude.
I think it's a quick 2-0 for Kamaru if they fight twice. Going down the
I think Kamaru's on a little bit another level. For sure.
Yeah, I think so too. I think he's just too well rounded, man. He doesn't have any holes. A fight that got pulled.
Oh, can I just say one more thing?
Yeah, go for it,
bro. Masvidal is gonna fight for his first UFC title in his 49th career bout. That's the most experience of anyone in history before getting a title shot. And Usman can tie GSP's record for longest welterweight winning streak in history, and that's 12.
That'd be sick. Wait, Usman holds that record?
GSP holds.
Oh, GSP. Sorry.
Sorry, what were we gonna say?
There was something I heard too where he was like, I think it was Ariel Helwani. He tweeted, he's like, something's poetic about the fact that Jorge's fighting for the championship on 6 days' notice because his first fight, he was working at McDonald's and got a call, and he quit his job at McDonald's or left his job to go fight a Kimbo Slice protege in a backyard at 19. He's like something just seems poetic about this.
That guy's story is so sick, man. Like, depending on what happens, that could be like straight movie shit, dude. You know 100%. What I'm saying?
Like, don't get me wrong. I think Usman's gonna win, but I want Jorge to win.
Yeah,
I don't know how you can't not love the guy.
I think everybody loves him.
He's so likable, dude.
Everybody loves a fucking badass, bro. And he's like, right now, I think he's almost got that Diaz swag
100%.
About him. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Like, don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
But he's better at marketing.
And everybody fucking loves that shit.
He's so funny, dude.
Oh man, it's like it's gonna be fucking crazy, I think, dude. Like,
did you see the way he was taking off in like that full pink robe?
Did you see the promo? Sorry, did you see the promo video for this?
No.
Oh man, you gotta watch that.
I gotta watch all the pre-UFC stuff this week.
It's like a 3-minute long promo.
Dude, I'm so fired up for this fight. It's gonna be so good. He was like leaving. He got in a private jet in like a full pink robe, wearing like Gucci everything. It was sick.
Adesanya Costa in September.
Is that apparently they're coaching the Ultimate Fighter too?
That's what they were saying. Adesanya's coach was saying this.
The fight or coaching Ultimate Fighter?
No, his coach said that they're ready to fight. He's ready. They're ready to fight Paul Costa in September.
Ooh, that's such a sick fight too. Okay.
And I think Costa's so tough, but Adesanya picks him apart. I think that's a decision, Adesanya.
I think that's I don't know. Something in my gut's telling me
Costa's on that European juice.
Dude, man. He's on all the juice, bro.
He's on the Lance
He's on
Armstrong.
every smoothie you can think of, dude. You know what I think
allegedly.
Allegedly, of course. You know what I was thinking though? Like just now, what would be sick? Because they kind of used to do this back when the Ultimate Fighter was a thing. Is if they did a full season of the Ultimate Fighter, aired it, and then they fought.
Yeah.
Dude, there would be so much hype.
I'm not trying to wait that long though.
There'd be so much hype though. It'd be so sick. I thought Costa was trapped. Who am I thinking of? Someone like can't leave their country.
Leon Edwards.
That's what it is. You can't leave the UK. That's something. Okay.
Yeah.
Put on the fight.
Yeah. So I don't know. I ain't mad at it. You know.
I ain't mad at it either, bro. I love Izzy. Izzy's so sick. Going down the rest of the card, I want to just quickly mention Frankie Edgar caught COVID.
Oh, word?
Yeah, and so his fight with Pedro Munoz got canceled, which sucks because that was a sick fight, and that's Frankie's.
I didn't even know he was on the card, man.
Yeah, he was debuting at 135, so he dropped down.
How old is he? Do you know?
He's getting there, man. I think he's like 35 or something. He's definitely getting up there. He's been around forever.
Fuck, yeah, I gotta say
Frankie's sick, dude. I love Frankie.
He's he's definitely been around for a while.
He's like one of those Donald Cerrone like fan favorites. Been around forever. Everybody loves him. So that fight's off. But going down the rest of the card.
Yeah. Well, tell me who's on the rest of the
card. Okay, Alex. Okay, do you want to do like straight predictions for every fight? Let's do predictions.
Yeah, sure.
I think Kamaru finishes it in the 4th round.
I'll say Usman decision.
Okay, I think 4th round. The funny thing is, I don't think he's on the ground TKO. I think he clips him standing up. I think he gets Masvidal so worried about the takedown that he feints a level change, like kind of Khabib Conor-esque, and clips him, drops him, finishes him. 4th round. You think decision?
See, yeah. You might be right, just because like he doesn't have like the full time to prep for the fight.
You got a mosquito on your left shoulder.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude, this is what I'm saying.
I got bit in my head doing the goddamn yard work. Sons of bitches. So yeah, you might be right in that respect because he doesn't have a full camp. But I'm gonna stick with what I said. Usman decision.
Yeah. Okay. Next fight is Volkanovski versus Max Holloway for the featherweight title, which is another sick fight. Just because both of those guys will stand and bang, neither one will go down. They'll keep on coming, like zombie it out. Like, so that's gonna be like the main event has potential to be not boring but a little anticlimactic, with Usman just putting him down. Right. But I think this fight will live up to everything because neither of those guys want to wrestle. Both those guys just want to sit, stand, and hit.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Same deal as their last fight. Volkanovski has to get on the inside, make it a bit of a brawl. Max is trying to sit a little more on the outside, throw volume, establish range. I think Alex beats up Max again.
Yeah, I think it's Volkanovski decision too.
I think he was just too much to handle.
So like, how do you think?
I think decision. I think Max. Decision. I think it'll either be decision or Max's corner calls it in the 5th round. I think Max might be down 3-1 rounds, and there's no sign of
taking that punishment.
Him knocking Volkanovski out. Like Max is like streaming, and he's got different stuff going on. He's got a kid. Like he took so much punishment last fight. Like I think his corner might call it.
He definitely has to get off to a better start.
Yeah. I really like Max. But I actually really like Volkanovski too. I think he's sick.
Yeah, no. I really like Max. I'm a huge Max fan, so yeah, I would like him to win. But
I'd like him to win too, just so there's a trilogy, because I think that'd be.
I think Volkanovski shuts the door on that trilogy.
Yeah, I think either decision or 5th round, Max Holloway's team pulls.
And then we got Aldo and.
Piotr Jan. Is it Piotr? Peter?
Piotr, yeah. Piotr? I call him Peter. Like, come on, man.
Piotr, bro. You can't call him Peter, dude. Name. Piotr Jan versus Jose Aldo. The King of Rio, I think.
I said Jan submission. So.
You think? Because isn't Jose Aldo a black belt? Pretty sure he's a black belt.
Yeah, I'm throwing that out there though.
I can see it. I think Piotr Jan finishes
I love Jan's
Aldo.
toughness though.
I think he finishes him for sure. Jose Aldo, black belt. Does he have his black belt? No. He has a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's not saying who from though. Lineage. So Maeda, Carlos Gracie, Carlson Gracie, Andre Pernedias. I don't know who that is, but whoever that is got his black belt from Carlson Gracie. So Carlson Gracie is like obviously Carlson Gracie. So super legit black belt. And if he has his black belt, so it's gonna be tough to submit. But I think he's just too old, man. Yeah, and you got to lose that stash, bro. That stash is not doing you any favors.
I think it's just you had a good career, so this is how we'll send you out.
Yeah, definitely. If you lose, retire, please. I love you, Jose. But, like, you've been on the last 5 years have been rough. Especially being on the end of the Connor train. Like, dude. Going from, king of the world to...
What if he pulls a BJ and just does it, keeps going?
I hope not, dude. I really hope not.
Real talk, Dana's pretty loyal to those guys.
Me and my boys, me and Noah were talking about this. Guys like Jose Aldo... And
I can't believe I said Dana was loyal, first of all.
No, first off, no. But guys like Jose Aldo and Marlon Moraes, just small little bald Brazilian dudes, that is the last motherfucker that I want to see coming at me down an alley after a bar. Just some tiny little Brazilian dude wanting to square up. You just know you're getting your ass handed to you, dude.
Yeah, no doubt, dude.
But yeah, I want to say third round stoppage. He might be right on the submission, man, the more I think about it. I'm going to go with you on the submission. I say 3rd round submission.
Cool.
I think he catches him. Not catches him. I think he puts him in an RMC. I think he's just too much for him. Beats him up, takes him to the ground, chokes him.
After this one, what's next after this one?
Jessica Andrade versus Rose Namajunas. Rose is finally coming back, which is sick.
Cool.
But do you think she's...
I really like Thug Rose.
She's definitely my favorite female fighter, for sure.
She's up there for me, too. I like her.
Obviously, my girl, Paige Van Zandt, who's also on the card, actually, too. She got bumped up to the main card because the Frankie Edgar fight fell out. Which is good for her. She's an absolute smoke show. You know what? The thing with, her... And who's the other girl? Rachel...
Waters?
No. She's hot, too. But...
Michelle Waters, I think.
Yes. She starts with an O. Ostovich. Rachel Ostovich. You ever seen that girl? Bro, look up Rachel Ostovich, UFC right now. Face, solid 6 or 7 face.
6.
Body is banging, bro.
Oh, right.
That's because do you not remember the fight between her and Paige a year and a half ago?
Man, don't ask me to remember, man.
Dude, it was literally just 2 smoke shows going at it. And I'm watching the fight ladies, you don't got to do this.
Yo, I just rewatched UFC 217 and I couldn't tell you who was on it, dude. You know what I'm saying?
You just watched it?
Yeah, I rewatched it when GSP beat Bisping, and Thug Rose was on there, and there was another title fight, and I can't remember who else.
I don't know, bro. But both Rachel Ostovich and Paige Van Zandt
Instagram.
do not need to be fighting. Like I said, face off, body banging. But she does not need to be a UFC fighter.
Yeah.
She does not need to be getting her face caved in.
She looks like she could be like a cartel member.
What makes you say that?
In the best, nicest way possible.
Like some
got
gangster.
High respect for cartels, okay? Yeah, not bad.
Jessica Andrade, Rose. So who do you think wins that? Not gonna lie, I don't think I've ever seen a Jessica Andrade fight.
I'm gonna say Thug Rose wins it.
Apparently, didn't Jessica beat her once already?
I don't know, bro. Again, this is a remembering thing.
Buddy, I'm trying to, we're a sports podcast and you can't even remember this shit, bro.
No.
Andrade.
Well, that's why we got
Rose.
Computers.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, she beat her. Yeah, Jessica KO'd Rose. May 11th, 2019.
I'm going for Rose.
I'm going for Rose too, but I think Jessica wins. Which just sucks. Next fight is Paige Van Zandt versus and Amanda Ribas. I don't know who that is. The only other fight that I even really know is Volkan Ozdemir is fighting some dude. I don't really know. The rest of the card is really a bunch of people I've never even heard of.
Is that right? Yeah. Okay, whatever. That's
fine.
But
those top 3 fights are sick.
Yeah, that's all I really need to be watching. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
What else you want to talk about?
I had a bunch of stuff. There wasn't really any news that came out in terms of UFC. Usually there's some drama going on. There wasn't really any drama leading up to this, apart from getting COVID.
Oh, hey.
Yo.
Whoa. Speaking of drama.
Yes, sir.
Oh, no.
What?
Never mind.
What?
I thought I seen something about Max Holloway, but I remember it was from a fucking bogus account.
Yeah.
It was a fake Ariel Helwani page.
Dude, there's been a couple times where there's I forget what it is, but it's Ariel Helwaners or something like that. He's gotten Dana White to respond.
I'm sure there's fucking a bunch.
No, but this one guy has gotten Dana White to respond to his tweets a bunch of times.
Yo, I seen Dana. Looks like he's on that sauce, eh?
Dana?
Yeah.
Dana getting jacked?
I seen him.
My boy,
his
let's
shirt
go.
Was off. I don't know if it was. I can't remember where it was, but it was recently. I seen it. I'm just dude, this guy's definitely on the sauce.
Ooh, Dana White looking shredded. Yo, he's looking good. Didn't he used to fight or something, or he used to box back in the day?
He tried to fight and it didn't work out.
Yo, this photo's from 2016.
You can tell he's big. Even when he has a suit on, you can tell he's pretty big.
He's definitely got dad bod, where it's he's got muscle under there, but he needs to hit the gym. Hasn't gymmed in a while.
But I'm pretty sure he's on the sauce.
Oh, for sure. You know who's fucking jacked, but has the weirdest looking body I've ever seen in my life? Joe Rogan.
Yeah, he's pretty. Fuck yeah, he's.
But you ever seen what he looks like without a shirt on?
Yo, son, did you see the picture? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Look at this.
Did you see?
He's got a weird ass body, dude. Look at that.
Did you see?
He looks like a Lego block.
Did you see Zion?
No.
Wow, the quarantine did him good, man. He's shredded. He was baby fat, remember?
Yeah.
Nah, gone.
Really? Is there new?
Quarantine did him good, man.
Is this on his Instagram or something?
Yeah, it just came on a while ago. He's a picture with him, sleeveless shirt with a mask on. He's working out.
Yeah, I think that's someone who
Same with Marc Gasol. Have you seen Marc Gasol?
Yeah, he looks skinny.
Fuck,
you actually see his
his
jawline and stuff.
Some guys, took the seriously.
Also,
most guys no.
Denver Nuggets center Joker. He lost weight.
Doesn't he have the COVID too?
I don't think he has COVID.
No,
but he lost
spreading lies on the podcast.
We always spread lies.
My bad.
But he lost weight. He's looking skinny. Completely different person. Skinny.
He always comes in at the beginning of the year out of shape, and it takes him a good couple of months, and then he gets in really ridiculous shape. But good on him though. Some guys, like I said, took this shit seriously. And
dude, I can't get over Joe Rogan's body right now.
Yeah.
This is he's so weird looking.
Gonna go home and jerk it later?
Yes, sir, dude. But I'm thinking about jerking it right now. Rip one out right here.
So, yo, how's the roommate been with all the whole COVID stuff, bro?
He's been pretty good lately. He's been actually
everything all plastic wrapped and shit, or what? Man?
I thought it was getting to that point. I was dude, a couple weeks ago, I thought we were gonna have to have a little bit of a smack.
Stay on your side of the living room.
Yeah, man. he's been like actually hanging out with friends and stuff and going out, so he's chilled right out, which is good.
Cool.
Which is good because like it was starting to get a little tense, sucks, a little tense, dude. I kind of wanted it to pop off though, just because I've been antsy and just fiending to hit something, you know.
Just fucking beating the shit out of him, like a harsh bully of the house,
dude. He's the kind of guy that
like yo, why the dishes in the sink? Just fucking bossing him around, dude.
I think he might be a little scared of me, because there's one day I came home, and I forget what happened, like. Maybe it was work or something, but I was stressed out and I was just like not in a good mood, right?
You guys never like hang out, right?
No.
Okay.
Okay. I was like just not in a good mood, and I've told him like over and over, like I don't like having like a dirty house. Like I'm a neat freak, right?
Yeah.
I'm like I don't give a fuck about your room or just stuff, but like when it comes to like garbage and like food and stuff, and like just clean your fucking shit up, right? And I've told him this over and over,
for sure,
like over and over, and he's told me like I like having a quiet house and not having a bunch of people around. And I'm like, that's cool. I'll respect that, right? But obviously it goes both ways. You gotta respect my shit, right? And so I always am respecting his stuff, but he doesn't respect mine. So I walked in the house the other day, last week, and dude, he had left like packaging for raw meat out on the kitchen counter, and I had been gone that day, so it had been out for 3 days. It had been sitting on the counter, and I came back and I looked at him like, "Are you fucking kidding me, dude? This has been out for 3 days." He's like, "It's been out for 1." I'm like, "I was here on Monday. It was here." And he just like looked at me, and I'm like, "There's dishes, there's pots and pans." I'm like, "How hard is this?" And I like grabbed like 3 pots, put them away, slammed the door. Ever since then, bro, he's been like packing up garbages, taking it out, this, that, the other.
Talk though.
Dude, like, don't be a slob, bro.
I'm so anal with the cleaning, bro. Yeah, and it's weird. It's gotten way worse as I've gotten older.
You become more of a neat freak?
Yeah, like super weird. Super weird. Like,
it's weird.
I do the bathrooms like twice a week.
You do the bathrooms?
Twice a week.
Really?
Yeah, I clean everything like pretty much twice a week.
Yo, you know my bathroom stank? It's definitely just like the hard water buildup.
Okay.
Yeah, I like cleaned it. And it's
okay.
Like,
don't like no, I'm fucking super weird with that shit, man. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you're a neat freak, bro. You shave your arms.
Bro.
Like a dolphin, bro.
Smooth, nigga.
Buddy, you know how fast you'd swim? Can you swim?
Yeah, bro. I'm not black.
I know, but
no, I can swim.
You're like halfway there.
Our parents put us in swimming lessons.
Oh,
yeah, straight up.
Okay, so, that makes sense. I think we talked about this actually.
Yeah, we did.
Just throwing back.
But yeah, no, yeah, I can swim. All good. I really don't though. Like, you're not gonna ever catch me in a public pool,
buddy. I think there are like 2 places in the world where I don't think I'd ever see you. 1, public pool. 2, camping. You ain't never gonna be out at a lake trying to swim around. That is never gonna happen in your life, bro.
On a boat, sure.
You never get it. No. Yo, okay. You know what is like the scariest thing ever?
What's up?
A couple summers ago, me and my buddy like went up. We met these 2 girls off Tinder, and we like went up to the cabin. Like, they had a cabin up on the lake.
Grinders.
Yes, sir. Fat cocks. Absolutely massive penises. And so like we went and hung out. So they hung out at my cabin the one weekend that we met them. And then like, oh, next weekend we're staying here for the week. You guys should come up to our cabin for the weekend. We're like, oh, fuck yeah, cool, right? Yeah. So we go up there for the weekend. Their parents have like boats, jet skis, this, that, the other. Neither of them can swim. Can you imagine being out on a little like raft dinghy with a motor, and it's just death all around you, and you're just out in the middle of it? Why the fuck do you have a boat if you cannot swim? That would terrify me.
The parents are planning something.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Elaborate, bro.
Be like, oh, they went for a swim, I thought.
No. The children can swim, but their parents can't swim.
Oh, the parents couldn't.
Yeah. So literally, they own boats, jet skis, and they own a cabin on a lake, and they can't swim. And they go out on this boat, and they're like all bundled up in like life jackets.
6 life jackets.
Yeah, dude. But not a chance would I be getting on that death trap.
Yeah. That's crazy, dude. You would think someone that doesn't swim wouldn't be buying boats.
No, dude, not at all.
Not at all.
It's literally just death everywhere.
Well,
you ever like seen those videos?
Live life, you know what I'm saying?
Little side story too. You ever seen those videos where like people jump off of boats at like full clip?
Like jump off boats?
Like a speeding boat when it's going?
No, I don't think so.
And white boy thing. I did that weekend.
Sure, white boy thing.
Did that weekend. Sucked. Don't ever do it.
I could see like you slipping off. Yo.
No. It was very intentional. We were going like 50.
No, but like I could see you trying to like jump and then lose your footing.
Oh, for sure.
I could have
gotten.
And you're done. You fuck up, and then there's when you break your neck.
Mm-hmm.
Done.
There was this other guy there, and he was like the girl's cousin, and there was like another cousin. He was a weird dude. He was like trying to like get with their other 16-year-old cousin. Weird dude.
Dalia?
Basically. Precursor. He had way less hair. But he like we were like bombing on the boat, and one of the girls was driving. And he looked at me, he's like, you ever like jumped off a boat full speed? I'm like, no, you want it right now? And I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah. And so me and him both like get up, the boat's going 50 kilometers an hour. Okay. We both like run down the middle, and the girls just start screaming. Because they're like, what the fuck's going on? We both step off and jump off at the same time. I've never had worse whiplash.
Oh, nice.
In my goddamn life, bro. I couldn't sleep properly for the next 3 days. My back was like bruised.
That's what you were trying to show off for the bitches, straight up. Man.
I was just cranked, and I'm like, that sounds lit, bro. Let's go.
Yeah, that is some white boy shit, though. You catch me doing that shit. I wouldn't even buy a boat. It's too much money, man. You're constantly putting money into that shit.
But it's more just like
they say 10% of the cost of the boat is what it is every year.
Yeah.
So like, it's just like, I don't know. It just seems, for me, for the amount that I would use it, it's just not worth it for me. See, other people, obviously, I get it. Like, I get the fun of it, but it's just for me.
For me, like, that's like, because I grew up at the lake. And I know how much fun of it. That's like something that like in my life. But
it's like you buy the boat, then you gotta get the trailer, and it's just like fuck. It's just so much.
But for me, that's just like the price of having fun at the lake.
Yeah, no,
it's not an investment. It's just the price of it.
I totally get it. Like
that's like something I need to have in my life. Like that's like literally when I sit down and I'm like, okay, what am I working for? What do I really want? Like
you like the toys. Like you want the side by sides. You like that kind of shit.
Side by sides, I'm okay on. I actually like. I really don't. Right now, at least
I have friends exactly like you.
I don't want a house at all. I don't like. I'm really okay with having like a condo or like a nice apartment in the city, but then having a lake house where I get to go do all my goon shit with my friends. That's like my ideal setup. Having a house like you say, you're out weed whacking today. Miss me with that bullshit, bro. You think I'm trying to mow a lawn?
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Not a chance. I grew up on acreage and I had to ride lawnmowers. We had ride-on lawnmowers. I had to mow the lawn. Legitimately, it was like a 5-hour long process.
Yeah, one of my
never again.
I used to live in, we had to do the old riding lawnmower.
Dude, it was a task and a half.
Yeah. It was.
Then sometimes the ride on wouldn't work, so we had to do it by hand. Dude, I swear to God, it was like 8 hours, and you're sitting there just pushing, and then you like fuck up the lines.
Yeah, it fucked up hills too, man.
Oh yeah, so, dude. You're trying to get it straight. Stepdad comes in, what the fuck are you doing? The lines aren't straight, bro. Not a chance. I'm not putting my kids through that, bro.
That's why your lines are so straight now.
Just I got all those years of practice. They did me good. I could tell them that, right?
Like, Dad,
you helped me out big time. You proud of me? Love me?
And he's in therapy. That's awesome. Yeah.
Okay, you know how I said I was gonna have weekly theories every week?
Oh yeah.
Okay, this one isn't really like a theory. It's more of a question. I think they still do this, although I haven't seen it recently. You know, back in what do you think I'm gonna ask right now?
I have no idea, but go ahead.
Okay, I thought this one's pretty good. Back in the day, you know, when you're like a little kid, right? You go to the mall with your family, this, that, the other. Mm-hmm. You know how they used to always have like car giveaways, and there'd just be like a fucking SUV in the middle of the mall.
Yeah.
How the fuck did they get that car in the mall?
Oh, fuck. I don't remember. Fuck. Good call though.
Dude, I have no idea how they get those fuckers in the mall.
We know somebody that won a Range Rover in the casino like that. The bitch was right there.
Really?
She won the fucking brand new Range Rover.
Hell yeah. How far was the horseshoe up her ass?
She just retired from her job.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to the casino and I shit you not, 2 weeks later.
Wins a Range.
When's a fucking brand new Range?
Okay, more importantly though, how did they get that bitch out of the casino, bro?
I'm gonna ask her.
Okay, I swear to God, you need to ask her for the next podcast. Because I'm sitting here in my head.
How'd they get the Range out of the casino?
Yeah. You don't want to talk about the Range? No. I just want to know how you got it out of the building.
Real talk. But I remember. Talk to Dalge. Dalge knows it's Dalge's friend.
Okay, well, I'll bug her.
She worked with her.
But don't you remember being 5 years old and I'd look at the car and look at the door, look at the car. I'm like, there's no way. There's no way that
nobody
came through
giving away
there.
Cars anymore, eh?
That's what I'm saying. I never seen that
nobody gives away car anymore.
You know what's something sick? Okay, but you never answered my question. What do you think it is? There's got to be a cargo bay or something.
I have no idea. Maybe the doors open all fucked up. Like, you know, like those you put. Maybe they can all open. We just don't know.
That's a good call. That might do that.
You know what I'm saying? That's my only.
But I feel like they had like big ass SUVs that wouldn't clear the door.
This is really bothering you, though.
This is, man.
Yo, Google that shit, man.
Yo, this is. I come to you. You're my place to. You're a senior citizen. You got wisdom. You got
First
years.
Of all, nobody should ever come to me for anything.
And years and years and years of experience and wisdom, Raj.
I do. Decades, son. But
all my
don't
questions,
ever come to me for nothing.
When I want to figure out shit, I come here, bro.
Well, you should.
How do they
get the fingers going?
Get cars in the mall? Okay. There's got to be a car. I remember you know what? I don't even want to look it up. I just want it to be a mystery for the rest of my life. I don't even want to know the answer because it's gonna be something stupid. One of life's great mysteries. I want to be like, I want it to be something stupid. Like, nah, bro. There's like, shut the fuck up. There's no cargo elevator. There's no nothing.
Okay, you need a new mystery. Okay, straight up.
Dude, this is my mystery for the week.
Okay, fuck. Well, you better come back with something stronger next week, all right?
I don't see you coming up with no theories, buddy.
I forgot about the theories, man. But
you know how hard it is to be like, I'm gonna come up with an original theory, and I'm like, how do cars get in the mall, bro? Yo, that's what's at. That's where it's at.
You're like, last week, you're like, I want to do this thing every week about this theory.
Yeah.
Okay.
The theory or a question, you want to do just something.
So you bring the theory,
buddy. I sat down legitimately for like half an hour, and I'm like. And then I went shopping, and I'm like, yo, remember the cars back in the day? Boom, we got it, bruh. We're getting views. We're getting views. This is premium content right here.
Oh, man. No wonder why nobody listens to us, man.
Wait, we're intellectually so
smart.
You got anything for me? Actually, hold on. I wonder if I got any of those notes.
Yeah, what do you got?
I think we touched on most of it. Mall in the car, delete. Car in the mall, delete. Yo, you see Kanye West say he's running for president?
I ain't even trying to pay attention to that next. Like, I ain't wasting no time on that shit, bro.
Okay, we like skipped over a little bit. On the weekend, got a bit of a story. I crashed like a super Christian wedding.
Oh, word?
Like a super Christian wedding. And I got everybody cranked.
Any hot bitches?
Cranked? No.
Oh, shitty. Yeah,
it was rough. But me and my boy Ashton showed up. So it's my buddy Zach, his older sister. And they're like hardline Christian. Like hardline Christian, like church, this and that. There wasn't really supposed to be any booze at the wedding. There's only 50 people, small, right? And so we're texting Zach. We're like, yo, we're gonna crash this thing because he invited us to crash it. And he's like, okay, we're coming. We're like, okay, do we need to pick up booze? Do we need anything? Yada yada. And he's like, no, like there's not really that much booze, and like we don't need anything. Like fuck it. Me and Ash just stopped by the liquor store, bottle of Patron. Right, we're like, we're rocking in hot with this.
Yo, we bought a bottle of Patron.
Did you?
Saturday night.
Reposado?
With some other shit, but yeah, with
Reposado. $100 one? Or you cheap out, bro?
No, I don't cheap out on tequila.
Good tequila. Okay. Side note: good tequila is so much better than bad tequila.
Don Julio 42 is my shit, man. That's my favorite shit.
Mr. Don Julio.
But sorry, go on.
My best friend. Yeah, we walk up to the wedding. And it's like chill, like at the reception. The ceremony's all done and stuff, right? They're chilling. We just walk up right to Becca. And we're like, here, you look amazing. It's a bottle of tequila right on the table. Start passing out shots.
I love tequila, bro.
Zach's mom, dude, tequila's like starting to grow on me.
Love it.
I feel like I don't get as hungover when I drink good tequila.
I rather do a shit ton of shots and a shit ton of drinks.
Same. I'm so over beer.
Oh,
I don't drink beer.
It makes me sick. I can't drink that much, man. I can have like a couple to start the night out.
Yeah.
But like to drink it all night.
I'm the exact opposite. As soon as I have one, I just.
Yeah, I just feel gross, man.
Yeah, Zach's mom, she's like 60-something, 70-something. Used to be a smoke show. Certified back in the day. She was like Miss Port Moody or something. I'm dead serious, bro. She's like Miss Port Moody. We've looked her up. Bro, she was a dime piece back in the day. What year are we talking? Shout out Nancy. I don't know, like 1920s. I don't know. Yeah. Something like that, bro. She old.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got...
Elon Musk's mom? Have you seen her?
No.
She was like a model.
Is she bad?
Mae Musk.
Mae Musk.
Yo, bro. For someone who's like 80... It's, I'm telling you, man.
Ooh, bro, she looks like one of those chicks from the Hunger Games. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know about Hunger Games, man. I don't know what all that shit is.
Bro, they're like all dressed up and weird. Oh, 100%.
I wasn't lying though, right?
I would definitely pipe May Musk.
You
100%.
pipe Elon.
I'd pipe a hole in the ground. What are you talking
right?
about? Yeah, we started feeding her tequila. She ended up like puking up a shot because she doesn't drink, and like held it in her mouth for like 10 seconds, and then like re-spat it out. And we're like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "I couldn't get it down." I'm like, "So why'd you Listerine it?"
Bro,
She's straight rinsing her mouth out with tequila.
Oh, dude.
So funny. So she's cranked. Shout out to Zach's Uncle Bob. He's an absolute beauty. The whole night he's like talking shit. This, the other, gassing each other up, giving I don't know shots. Hilarious. So we get him cranked. Then we're all like sitting to the side. Me and Ashton jump into the DJ booth. We're DJing stuff.
Oh, cool.
Or maybe this was a little before it. We're like, oh, we're gonna spark up a joint, and we pull over Nancy, Bob, and Brad, who's Zach's dad. Right? We're like, yo, joint, and we spark up a joint with Zach's super Christian parents. Brad takes one hit, just starts hacking a lungs. I gotta sit down.
Nice. That's so dope though,
dude. It was such a hilarious night.
Talk about a good time.
Oh, dude, it was one of those things where like there was no chicks, so we were just like being goons and having fun.
Yeah.
Unreal night, dude. It was
That's
so
cool,
much fun,
man. And it's always like, well, weddings are always kind of a good time though,
dude. Not gonna lie, I love weddings.
Yeah, they're always a good time.
Like people who say weddings are boring,
no.
You're boring. No, like there's no way you can't have fun at a wedding.
No, I just feel the same way. Yeah, they're always a good time.
And if you're actually like a fun person, weddings are the shit.
Yeah,
I love weddings, dude.
Well, usually if you're going to a wedding, it's like a close friend or family. You don't go to like acquaintances' wedding.
No,
so
like you can get fucked up.
You know, but like I'm saying, you're already gonna have a good time because it's someone close. You know what I mean? Like how you can't, like you said, how you can't have a good time at a wedding. Yeah, they're just a good time all around, bro.
You know what I don't like? I don't like how people can have dry weddings or like don't like parties at weddings.
We don't do that shit. Ours is
this
unlimited
is
bar.
the wrong podcast.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
Ours is like open. Like we don't do the charge you drinks, dude.
No. But you could have your wedding in a shack as long as there's an open bar. It don't matter.
Yeah. Yo, our weddings are pretty bomb, I gotta say.
Hell yeah.
I like our weddings. Yeah,
bro. Buddy, don't say fuck you. You know what I found the other day? Not found. My buddy Noah sent it to me. Arabian trap music.
Never heard it.
Buddy, this is like the most hardcore, like gangster. Like it's fucking wild.
Nice, man. Nice.
Hold on, I'm gonna find this. Give me a sec, because it goes hard in the paint, dude.
That's fucking awesome.
I know if he said he was watching montages of like Bugattis drifting like in the desert.
That's so dope, though.
One of the
just all high, just watching these videos.
Dude, one of the soundtracks was like this song. Buddy, just imagine Bugatti drifting in the Sahara. That's the wrong continent, but just drifting through the desert. Yep. Hell yeah.
That's a sick life, though.
Yes, sir. How much fun those guys would have?
You know how much fun those guys are having?
Oh, dude, I'm having a cramp. Ow. Ow.
Yeah.
Ow. Ow.
I like that shit.
Dude.
I get that shit in my calf.
Oh.
Yeah. Drink water, man.
Dude, the water's not going to help my tricep cramp.
Yeah, it will. Trust me.
Apparently, bananas apparently help too.
I don't like bananas.
How do you not like a banana, bro?
Because I ate bananas every day for with my lunch when I went to school. Every day, man. I'm fucking over bananas, man.
You know what I had to deal with too?
That's why I don't really like sandwiches. Because I had to eat a sandwich every day. And I'm not a real huge sandwich fan
For me, it's Pizza Pops.
What's that? You had Pizza Pops for lunch?
Every single day for like 4 years. I can't eat one, dude.
Fuck.
I can't. And you know what the funny thing is? I was balling by the end of it because I realized that everybody else likes Pizza Pops. So I'd be like grade 4, like trading my lunch and stuff. Yeah, like emptying up. Like, yo, what you give me this Pizza Pop? No. What nice. You gonna give me for this Pizza Pop?
Nice.
Just straight balling on the
That's
Pops.
awesome.
What you got for me, bruh? We ran out of all my good stuff. Dude, this thing's still hurting.
Your girl.
My girl? Which one?
Epstein's bitch got arrested.
Woo! Dude, she's ugly. She's a scary looking
You'd
lady.
sleep her there.
We've been over it, okay. Ugly has ugly, and what I'd
You'd be massaging Epstein like on that island, looking at the water and shit. You'd be rubbing his back and front.
No. I'd be getting massage. He'd be rubbing my back. What are you talking about, dude?
Yeah.
But we need to clarify. Someone's appearance, whether they ugly or not, has zero effect on whether or not I'd sleep with them. We've made this very clear.
We know this. Mm-hmm. But yeah, anyways, she was arrested on Thursday.
She said she was gonna drop some big names or something.
Well, yeah. Here's the thing. There's no way she's built for jail, so she's gonna talk, man.
Yeah. Okay.
I think she escapes minimal justice.
I think she gets killed.
I don't. No way. They ain't gonna let that shit happen.
Buddy, we said the same thing about Epstein. Died. I'm telling you, bro. She's getting killed for sure.
She just got booked in the Brooklyn jail today.
You want to place a bet on it?
They have, yeah.
$20? Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yo, we got to square it for some other bets too.
There's no way she pulls an Epstein.
What's her name? Like Ghislaine or something?
Ghislaine Maxwell. So.
Okay. How do you spell it?
GHISLAINE.
LAINE. Yo, with a name like that, you just
Ghislaine,
killed.
And then Maxwell, MAXWELL.
Okay, Ghislaine gets Epstein. And I'm $20 on it, yeah?
Yeah, for sure. Did you see the house you see the house she was busted at?
No, we also got to square up real quickly.
Yeah, what's up?
So I owe you $20 because I said Woodley was going to defeat Burns, but you owe me $20 because you said P was going to become a couple with that girl.
Say what?
We had a bet that Boy Filthy was going to become a couple with that girl. Remember? Which didn't happen. I called that shit, bro.
Okay.
So we're even.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
But this is our next one.
That's fucking hilarious.
Dude, that was like, there's no chance, bro.
Yo, you gotta look up, okay, the house where she got busted, bro, super secluded.
Schultz was talking about on Flagrant 2 with Arkosh and them.
Yeah.
He was saying, how arrogant do you gotta be that the Epstein doc is out, you're implicated for all this stuff, and you stay in the States? You don't even leave to like the Bahamas or something where you can't get exported or extradited.
There were so many rumors where she was like Israel, heard Paris, heard New Zealand. Now I guess this is all gonna come out. I don't know if she ever did leave or not, but like maybe she thought if I was head right under their nose they wouldn't know. But from
There's no way, dude.
They've been following her for a while. They got her bank info, like up to 20 million being moved around between her and Epstein's. Like they got her like nailed, bro. So
what do you think is the most wild name she could drop? Yo, I heard that Will Smith was on one of the Epstein planes.
I didn't hear that.
Apparently Will Smith was on one of those planes.
Okay, well, we've heard Prince Andrew, Bill Clinton, and that lawyer, Alan Dershowitz.
We kind of knew those guys were creeps, though. You know what I mean?
Here are some of the other big names that I've come across.
Chet Hanks.
There is, billionaire hedge fund owner, Glenn Dubin. He's like, he founded the Breast Cancer Institute at Mount Sinai Medical Center. Super like posh life, right? Like private jets, blah 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 blah. So one of the Virginia Guffrey, you know, did you watch that doc? You know who that one was?
Yeah. It sounds familiar.
She was saying that she had sex with her while she was quote unquote in training. They deny anything.
So who I don't hear these big names, bro.
That's one of the this guy's a big name. If you Google him, you'll know. There's another lady, Claire.
Yeah, but I'm talking like Chet Hanks level, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not sure no billionaire, bro. You're like Tom Hanks.
Former Harvard president Larry Summers. That's a pretty big name, man.
But these are all guys that like ex-Harvard alumni, billionaires,
former prime minister of Israel. Like, dude. Leslie Wexner.
Former prime minister probably has his own island. What are you talking about?
New Mexico former governor. Like, these are some big ass names, bro.
But
how much fucking bigger do you want, man?
I assume all politicians are either like fucking kids or getting fucked by kids or just some shit's going down. You know what I mean?
Well, we're about to find out, man.
If Will Smith goes down, I'm gonna be real sad. Yo, I didn't know this about Will Smith.
Yo, did you hear about August Alsina and Jada Pinkett? You want to talk about Will Smith?
No.
You know who August Alsina
Oh,
is?
they're banging.
Yeah.
This is what I was about to talk about. He
said that Will Smith gave him permission.
Yeah, this is what I was saying. That didn't Will Smith's girl like bang Tupac back in the day?
Yeah, way back in the day, I think so. Yeah. There's like, yeah, they were cool.
But apparently, like, it's been like a known thing that they have like an open relationship.
Yeah.
Like, apparently Will Smith is out here just slanging.
That's fucking dope.
There's some like apparently he banged like Margot Robert, the girl from
oh my gosh, she's so hot, the actress.
Yes, dude.
Oh, she was on
Wolf of Wall
Once Upon a
Street.
Time
And Wolf of Wall Street, bro.
That
scene where she's like sitting there like this and she like puts her foot on Leonardo DiCaprio's face and it's just like no.
Yeah, she's so fucking hot, bro.
Getting funky with it.
If that's true, fuck.
I hope so.
Will Smith.
Shout out my boy Will.
You're the man.
Yes, sir. If he goes down with this, I'm gonna be sad.
So anyways, this bitch is gonna, I guess, face like she's facing 40 years.
Jesus.
6 counts. But yeah, like we said, she's gonna talk.
She gonna die.
Nah, she's good.
She gonna die.
She's gonna talk and get off. She's not gonna do jail, but there's gonna be a whole lot of other
that
people.
$20 is coming my way, bro.
How do you think, like,
as soon as she got detained?
How bad do you think Prince Andrew's gonna be sweating right now?
Not at all, because she's gonna be dead.
Apparently, people are saying she'll turn on everyone, but she ain't gonna rat him out.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
Laying that good dick.
But I mean, who knows? I bet you she just thinks she ain't built for jail, man.
Why do all the princes have horrible hair?
They all got horrible hair?
Yeah, you know how, have you ever seen like before and afters? They all look like super, super good and they marry these smoke shows and then their hairline just goes to absolute shite.
I would get the operation.
Do the Elon Musk. You know what I mean? Like, you are the prince.
What, Musk got a hair? Got that shit done?
Dude, you haven't seen Musk's before and after?
No, man, I didn't know that shit.
Holy
Oh, dude. Oh.
Getting excited. Before and after. Dude, this is like, talk about comebacks. This is probably the best like comeback I ever seen in my life. I'm not even joking. I gotta get this full screen, dude. It's that good. Look at this. Dude.
Wow. Yeah.
Those are some real implants, bro.
Yo, I would do like the same though.
You're the prince. Why can't you get that done?
Yeah. That does look like Prince William on the left.
Like, that is so bad, dude.
Wow, that's unfortunate. Yeah, but I would do it too though. If it, yeah.
That's why I never understood with LeBron. Like, you make billions of dollars. How can you not fix your hair, dude?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
No, I hear you.
It looks like it's spray painted on sometimes.
Yeah, I know. It's so bad, bro. Like, I remember Anthony Davis one time was just like his bandana or something came down. It was like,
oh yeah,
and AD's on the bench like LeBron.
Yeah,
and everyone
laughing,
bro.
I know you missed your spray paint appointment this week, bro.
So yeah, I don't know what the deal is there either.
But he's in the locker room. Just...
Yo, if I was out there like that, I'd do it too.
See, I can understand like if you're some like G leaguer, you know what I mean? Some guy you're riding the bench, but if you're LeBron James, you can't be out here like that, man. What are we doing?
Yeah, well, I was gonna say maybe he doesn't give a fuck, but he does because he always tries to do a shitty job of.
Yeah, clearly he gives a fuck. So why are you doing it half-ass?
Half-ass.
You know what I mean? It's brutal. All right, brother, you got anything else?
How far in are we?
We're at an hour 15, man.
Okay, let's call it.
Flying this podcast.
Yeah, it went by pretty quick.
Okay, it was good. All right, ladies and gents, follow us, Highly Unlikely Pod, on everything. Instagram, YouTube, whatever you're listening to us on, please like and subscribe. Helps us out big. We're trying to get famous. All right, we will see you guys next week.
Ciao.